Google the art. Make sure that you go to the DeviantArt website. Yeah. That seems to be where most of the new art for the M&M is coming from.
You want to type in DeviantArt green M&M fursona.
Yeah. Adric, A from Beyond is shaking his head. How could that possibly be a risky click? Boy, folks, welcome to Werewolf Radar, the world's premier paranormal preparedness podcast. My name's Jordan Dahl.
I am Nate Balding.
I am Roger Norquist, and my fursona is Ghost.
Oh, interesting. I have yet to find my fursona. It chooses you, right? It's like a spirit animal or a Patronus.
I think so. It's really hard when I deal with other situations to where like I have to get more translucent. I have to get less corporeal. My costume's a lot more difficult than others.
And less furry, really.
Significantly less furry. It's a misnomer.
Roger actually has to put on invisibility, which is
I gotta enter another dimension, man.
Yeah.
What if you got chosen by a crappy fursona? What if it's like, the testicle eating centipede of Malaysia? It's like, oh no, nobody likes that. What if it's some horrible worm from the bottom of the sea?
I don't know. That's kind of hot.
Today's episode of Werewolf Radar is brought to you by Monstruco brand vest-proof bullets. Try as you might, these bullets cannot be harmed by vests. Vest-proof bullets by Monstruco. Ow.
When you said you had a Monstruco product and you just didn't talk for the next 30 minutes, I didn't know it was a great one.
I wanted to workshop it so bad, but I wanted more to surprise you with it. And they work.
I'm just picturing a wedding that a gun really wants to shoot up.
Yeah, that's the Super Bowl for a gun. It's not. That's horrible. What would be the Super Bowl for a gun? I guess the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, there are gun competitions that are highly acknowledged and revered, but sure. I don't know what those are called.
Yeah, they're called
the Super Bowl.
My uncle's birthday.
Have you ever seen
all those, jokes, of course?
Have you ever seen those dudes who do like the crazy draw games where they like draw really fast and shoot four times around them as though there were like if there's ever four dudes around me, bang, 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 and they can fucking it's like pulling an ultimate move.
Yeah, slap that leather.
Yeah,
it very much is that red eye meter in Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah,
which I mean, was he? If we're gonna take this to the paranormal, is John Marston and Arthur? I forgot his last name. Are they supernatural? Is that ability a superpower? Is that something given to them from spirits from beyond?
I think they are experiencing what is known. Go ahead.
Assuming you've played the game normally, they
no
have
spoilers
died
for this 5-year game.
Times.
They do, and they come back. But also, I think
that
that's
means
more a
you're
representation of kind of the when things slow down, when you get into the warrior's mind, Satori, if you will, you know.
I kind of do.
Where you're not even thinking about it. You're in the flow, man. You're dead eyeing it. Bang, bang, bang. The gun's shooting itself. You just got to carry it there. You're the chauffeur.
Well, that's less cool than thinking both of them were possessed by a ghost.
Well, is it? It's pretty fucking cool.
I mean, it's a funny way to think about murder. I'm just here to make the bullets go where they want to go.
Yeah. But
it's not my fault.
What do we got for him this week? Werewolf Radar technicians. Do we have?
Well,
What are we blowing the lid off?
To begin with, I set us up finally with some new merch on our Patreon. Check that out. Everyone's getting in 3 months some new merch. So check that out. Patreon.com/Werewolf Radar. We're judges in a film festival. That's pretty cool. 14filmfestival.com.
It's called the Oscars.
Check it out.
And I think that's overall the news stuff in terms of the news.
Why don't we do the plugs right at the top?
Okay. Well,
guys,
my hair plugs are doing great. This is a weird thing to be talking about up at the front.
You know, the only thing
they are looking good though.
Thank you.
The only thing that we really need from people, 5-star review.
That would help us out.
If you could give us a 5-star review on the iTunes or your podcatcher of choice, it will help more people find the show, and that in turn will give us more crazy stories to tell y'all. So please do that whenever you get a chance. And that's it. That's it.
Let's set a goal. If you haven't done a 5-star review, do one, and let's try and break 50 5-star reviews.
Heck yeah. What are we at right now?
We're at like 33.
33. Come on. We can do that.
17 more 5-star reviews. Well, Jordan, more fake accounts. 17 of them. Get on it.
Whew, okay, here we go. ChunkyLover69 at gmail.com. SkinnyLover96 at gmail.com.
Right. Who wants to go first in this madcap menagerie of madcap?
Fuzzy, the undersea caterpillar at yiffing.com.
I can go. I gotta
do it.
I gotta think from Weird New Jersey.
Ooh,
the Clinton Road, a dark ride.
The Clinton Road.
Clinton Road?
Yeah.
I know nothing of this road.
Well, they say late at night you can hear out there Bill
the
Clinton,
saxophone.
Just like, oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh. Hey, come on, get back here.
Yeah, it is spelled like the former president and Secretary of State.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure, because there's many ways to spell weird names, you know.
This is from weirdnj.com. Probably the most common ghost story that we hear about Clinton Road is that of a dead young boy who hangs out under a bridge and returns coins to you after you throw them in the water.
Shut up. I hate ghosts that fucking return shit.
Right out of the gate with this Clinton Road.
You want the most horrifying thing up front? Clinton Road.
I guess. Clinton Road, putting it out there.
As far as we know, this tale is unique to Clinton Road, but it's difficult to say when or how this story began. On a recent visit to the bridge at Dead Man's Curve, we were surprised and delighted to see just how many people had recently stopped by to test the validity of the legend of the Ghost Boy of Clinton Road.
No, they're going to test him, huh?
As we peered over the guardrail and down into the tea-colored water of the stream, we could clearly see dozens of coins resting on the bottom among the stones on the creek bed.
Sounds like the ghost hasn't been returning all the coins.
You don't think the ghost died, do you?
He's got to make some money.
I also like the idea. Remember that Simpsons episode where Ringo Starr is just so behind on fan mail? Same thing with this ghost. Like, he's still returning coins. He's just a couple years backed up.
Yeah. He's got, the last time he had to go to Portland.
The ghost boy has shit to do, man.
Ghost boy has shit to do. It's a really bad time for you to be throwing coins.
His mom got COVID. She's not doing well.
He's quarantining. That's part of the problem.
He's responsible.
There's no way of knowing how many appearances the ghost boy made when summoned by the coin tossers. It should be noted that there is more than one bridge located on Clinton Road, and nobody really knows for sure which one the ghost boy supposedly hangs out beneath. A second bridge is located several miles to the south of Dead Man's Curve, just above the old stone iron furnace. This bridge straddles a stony cleft through which a waterfall crashes mightily. If the ghost boy's spirit haunts this bridge, then his trip up to return to throw coins would certainly be a much more challenging task.
Is that an actual theory? He can't get up?
Yeah, I like this ghost theory to where ghosts can't fly or hover. Like they gotta, if there's a cliff, they gotta climb up the cliff.
Yeah, he's got a salmon leap of fall.
I'd love to bring it back, but it's awfully steep and slippy.
Although
if you could meet me halfway, perhaps you could just
give me your hand. Oh no, another ghost. Well, now that you're here, now that I've killed you, you want to help me carry some of these coins?
Although he's the most talked about apparition to haunt Clinton Road, he is by no means the sole spirit to spook this street. If you ever decide to travel down Clinton Road at midnight, stop at the bridge by Dead Man's Curve. As the story goes, they're just redoing the throwing pennies back at you story. Sorry about that. Ghost Boy pushes you in the lake. I went up to Clinton Road with two friends of mine.
Wait. This segment is called Ghost Boy Pushes You in the Lake?
Surely not me. I don't even know the Ghost Boy. We just met.
So these are all like first person takes.
Mm-hmm.
The really weird legend is that of the little boy. The story I heard is that a little boy was hit by a car and killed on the bridge when he went to pick up a quarter he saw on the ground. The legend is that, the legend is that if you get out of your car and stand on the bridge, you will see a quarter drop. And if you bend down to pick it up, the little boy will push you into the lake to save you from being hit by the car.
Nice.
That's nice.
That's a lot better than the alternative to where the ghost holds you down so you get hit.
Well, the next section is also called The Clinton Ghost Kid Doesn't Want Your Quarters. Yesterday at 8 p.m., me and my friend Mike were going to a movie at the drive-in. We took Clinton Road. We stopped on the bridge, and he told me all the stories about the boy being killed and all, so I threw a quarter off the edge and we drove away. On the way home at 11:30, we passed over the bridge and stopped because Mike wanted to point out that the kid's name was on the side of the bridge.
Okay, all right, well, yeah. All right.
Just when he said the kid's name, a quarter or something metal was thrown hard against the window of the car.
Scary.
Mm-hmm.
We were shocked for a minute, but then when he drove away, we drove away. I'm not going down that road for a long time.
Yeah, don't.
Man, fucking see if it's a coin.
Yeah, I would have done that. What if it was something else? What if it was a toenail?
A fucking thick ass toenail to make that sound.
Yeah, dude, the toenail of a monster, Roger. How would you feel then?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Frightened. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, you'd be frightened.
There's a Bigfoot just under the bridge clipping.
Yeah. Boink. Boink. Oh, Bigfoot.
That is frightening, toenail. And I don't truly know if I would stop and get the coin, but that's what I mean. If you're going to be out there, you got to be ready to pick up the coin. You got to be ready to just not hit the gas, but hit that brake. Get out your car, find what that was, and see if it was a coin.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Because right now it's just an anecdote.
Anecdote.
Yeah.
Not the anecdote. The point is, it's just a nice story. But if you had the coin, maybe some proof.
The coin, that precious coin. Go back to the bridge. Seek the boy.
Well. there might be a little more to it than just the boy with the coin. This is about the Clinton Road Castle.
Okay.
It's amazing that a patch of woods and a few piles of rocks right off Route 23 in West Milford could be the source of so many rumors and tall tales. Where else can you find a place where Satan worshippers hide behind every tree, sacrificed goats and chickens litter the woods like leftover barbecue, and black trucks driven by escaped lunatics chase innocent teens over dark, pothole-ridden roads?
Whoa.
Makes it sound like it's a fun pastime of the community. Like there's a maniac in a black truck just going, okay, are all the kids who want to go ready? 1, 2, 3, get a
Maniac truck chase! Yeah! Welcome to Maniac Truck Days. Here at Maniac Truck Days, you can get chased by the maniac, or for an additional surcharge, feed the maniac beef jerky flat from your hand.
Oh, God help you if your hand isn't
It's an
flat.
F-250 and the F stands for Phantom.
Of course it would be misspelled.
It's not misspelled for old European spelling.
Fair enough. Fantomas.
Where else have so many people have reported the eerie sensation of being watched by something in the woods, strange lights beating white streaks on their cars, or hearing disembodied childish laughter emanate from a remote playground?
Hey, I hate to even ask this, but
where else do ghostly boys with quarters and snakes alternately appear on the streets?
Why do they keep asking this? They keep posing it as like a question.
I don't know where, man. You're supposed to tell me.
Tell us. I give up. Tell me so
we're-
that I can avoid it.
We're just about there. Rumors of bad vibes have been floating in the area since it was first settled. In 1905, J. Percy Crayon, like
Of the
Bad
crayon
vibes.
of the of the crayons.
Seriously. Well, bad vibes already put it in a loony place. And now it feels like, oh, bad vibes have haunted this place since Jake Percy Crayon spilled his bong here.
I hope you end this segment with, and that's the story of the crayon curse.
Rose art bullshit.
J. Percy Crayon wrote about the woods just beyond the Clinton Furnace. Quote, "It was never advisable to pass through the 5-mile woods after dark, for tradition tells us they were infested with bands of robbers and counterfeiters, to say nothing of the witches that held their nightly dances and carousels at Green Island, and the ghosts that they made their appearance in such frightful forms that it was more terrifying to the peaceful inhabitants than wild animals or even the Injuns."
What are you
that
more worried
often
about?
passed.
What are you more worried about? Witches or ghosts?
Counterfeiters. Which is fine. I know what you're up to. You're trying to steal my toenails for your spells so you can make your house walk with its chicken feet.
Roger does
get
have
your
notably
motive.
powerful toenails.
I get your motive. What else was in there? Witches
or ghosts.
Or ghosts. Ghosts are just trying to tell me how your dead lover betrayed you. I understand that motive. But
Okay,
counterfeiters? What's your motive?
They wanna buy that.
They want you to invest
PlayStation.
in Dogecoin.
Yeah, they want to buy that PlayStation from you off of Craigslist, and then when you go to use the bill, you're shit out of luck.
But anyway,
they want to
that is
send
horrifying.
They want to send you a Nintendo Switch that has an Android operating system because you bought it online and you're like, wow, I have a Nintendo Switch for $25. This has to be too good to be true.
And it was.
It was. That's not what they cost, is it?
They cost 10 times that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, all these are horrifying.
Yeah, no,
Ghost, witches, and counterfeiters and bandits.
So Cross Castle is the castle that's on the hilltop at Clinton Road.
Okay.
I'm going to jump up to a section. This is from a man named Victor. This is called Partying at Cross Castle.
Let's party at Cross Castle.
Back in 1979, I went to the castle for the first time. We would tell people the Jackson Whites would cut a tree to block the road. Then when you would turn around, you'd find that they had cut another one down. That's when they would get you.
Who? Oh, the witches and ghosts in yeah.
Well, the next section, the albinos of Clinton Road.
Okay, well that could have been mentioned in the many dangers of Clinton Road.
One time when a bunch of us climbed up the walls, we did see something. We were up there and saw two white figures. They were about 100 yards away from our friends on the ground. They couldn't see them from their vantage point. They came to within 100 yards of the group and then disappeared into the woods. When we got back to terra firma, we told them about it, and that's when the stories started coming. There was instantly talk about an albino village in the woods.
What? This is blowing my mind loudly and repeatedly.
I have heard various legends of albinos in various mountains, Appalachia and whatnot.
I know that there was an albino guy living in the woods around a lake near the place I grew up, Leeds Reservoir. It's proven. They arrested him a few times. He was stealing food from campers.
Real rapscallion.
A real rapscallion.
Here's the thing about the chanting at the Clinton Castle.
Okay.
After one night of hearing tales, me and 6 others decided to go to the castle. We got up the dirt road that wound up to the castle. We parked the cars, got out, lit a fire, and drank some beer. After a half hour, we began to hear chanting and chains rattling. One of the girls started to go into a seizure. Uh-oh. 3 of us tried to move her to no avail. It was like she was nailed to the rock.
Yikes.
Then the chanting stopped. The girl came around. We all looked at each other like, what the hell is going on here?
Yes. That is yes. What is going on? I inquiring minds need to know.
Indeed.
Well, it's filled with magic, the castle.
It's filled with magic, the castle. You see. Castle magic. Did you ever play
Castle Magic?
Castlevania Symphony of the Night?
I did.
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Castle
Magic. I did not, so I'm excited to get the gist of it here.
Maybe a Dracula.
It's a great game.
Really good. All-timer. Masterpiece.
Anyway, here's the writings on the wall at Cross Castle. I had a friend who lived near Clinton Road. He used to take me on May Day and Halloween's Eve to spy on Wiccans practicing in the areas near his house.
All right, spy on Wiccans. You're the creep in that situation, my friend. I hope you're aware of that.
I just know they're up to something.
Practicing their religion. Behind trees. Creepy. If you ever find yourself peering out from behind a tree, you're the creep. You're a creep, or you're being hunted.
Either way, you're not in a good place. You need to better yourself and your situation.
You got to think about how you got here.
Well, the dirt road, of course.
Yeah.
The proof I have is more than a kid's flashback of witches. It pertains to what was transcribed on the walls of Cross Castle and how a historical fact about the writing will reveal that a Satanist movement was using this area for their practices.
Whoa.
It was a nice afternoon in 1977. We decided to get our packs, a tent, and a rifle to spend the night up in the woods.
Nice. This is a good starter set.
I took a journal along with me. When we came upon the castle, we were amazed, as always, at how it stood out in the woods, because it's a castle in the woods, you see. We entered it and were shocked to learn that someone had put up 2 huge boards with words spelled out in red paint. The nature of the writing intrigued me, so I copied down what the walls proclaimed, and my friend snapped a picture. The journal stayed in a box until 6 months ago, when after my wife's death, I was going through everything and read it. What was once scrolled down in my youth was now revealed as one of the writings of Anton LaVey of the Church of Satan.
What? Dun dun dun.
I went to a local bookstore to match my journal with the Lex Satanicus.
Wow.
I concluded that the tales about Clinton Road were seriously understated. The Satanists who practiced were not a joke, but a local grotto of people using dark forces to bring forth their evil reign.
Mumbo jumbo.
Now, when I go to Clinton Road, I look at everything in a different light.
Match.
There are so many more things about Clinton Road.
Yeah.
And
this
Satanism
right here.
And weird witchcraft. But
this right here is, yeah, please, a part 2. This blows my mind because before I really only pictured Satanists as like using their powers to like have better
sex
orgies. Yes.
Multiple, yeah.
Yes. Not like this.
Not like this.
Yeah.
These are up to something else. All right,